Yo, welcome back to my channel. I am Aubrey Love, and today we're going to be taking out the dark side of TikTok's biggest guru. Now, I don't have TikTok, so I really don't know who this guy is. So we're about to watch, like, somebody new and just see what's going on with him. Make sure to leave a like on this video, subscribe to my channel, and comment what you think about this whole situation, or if you know this dude and you follow him and he's not, like, the darkest guy ever. Because you'll be enlightening me, to be honest. So, let's do it, man. Let me know. Let's see.
I always park in disabled bay.
I'm too smart to read.
I will not administer CPR unless you're a hot female.
You're a fat,
Oh,
ugly.
jeez. Bro said he will not administer CPR unless you're female. That's crazy. And he don't read. This
Whether it
y'all,
be on
man.
YouTube, TikTok, or Instagram, chances are you've probably seen videos of this guy in the last few months. Andrew Tate, also known as Cobra Tate.
And then
Cobra
there's Cobra
Tate.
Coin.
When I initially heard of him, I figured this was going to be a fun video to make, lots of ridiculous clips of him saying the most outlandish things. But the deeper I looked, things just kept getting more and more disturbing and just plain evil. More on that later, but Tate seems like he popped up out of nowhere. I'm getting tons of comments of people asking me to take his course. He now has a dedicated following and has just been
That boy has
absolutely blowing up these last few weeks, saying these
890,000 followers.
dangerously out-of-pocket things.
Way out of pocket.
Mans is flexing a
Bugatti.
and that's the thing, any fake guru can rent a Lambo, and even if you buy one, 250 grand Huracan, at this point, you're not really impressing anybody, it's just been done too many times. But a
Bugatti
is gonna set you back a cool $3 million on the low end, and most rental companies don't want to really deal with that level.
offended. This cost me 5.2 million euros. Do you have any idea how much options cost on Bugatti?
But I want to dive deeper and see what's really going on here. Is this guy the new Ty Lopez? Is he just a scammer? Is he the absolute Giga Chad alpha
Let's see.
male, dare I say Sigma male business mogul that he claims to be? Mr. Cobra even has a secret Illuminati type alpha male group that you can join. That is for $5,000, of course, as well as just all kinds of different programs. So I want to join one or two of them and get to the bottom of Mr. Bugatti.
The only water I drink is sparkling water because sparkling water is for rich people. Still
What?
water, the government gives you that.
I do not. This LaCroix drink, I do not like that joint. I got them in my refrigerator. Hate them. Sorry to them. I'll take my opinion back if y'all sponsor me. But other than that, so if y'all watch this video and I'm still talking about them, hate that drink. It's gross. Sparkling water, nasty. But let's continue.
Who is this guy? Apparently, he's a kickboxing world champion, so that's where he got his money, right? That's a legitimate sport. There's money involved. You can't fake being a world champion. There's videos of him competing. If he said he made all of his money through being a kickboxing world champion, I'd be naive enough to believe him. I think it's like a McGregor type situation.
And people think, oh, Tate, did you get your money from kickboxing? And the answer is no.
Okay, so
Okay.
how did he make his money?
Bad guys, mafia guys, these kind of things, they're always involved in these industries because they like the idea of sitting at the table and being involved with fighters and being friends with fighters. They have a lot of money, and there's a lot of their money involved in the promotions and money laundering and these kind of things.
Ah, okay, so he just made his money by being involved with organized crime. Psh, duh.
Duh.
Dope. Fair enough. Sign me up for his Forex course. But it gets worse, and I can't even really laugh about this next part. So he has a bunch of different courses and programs, one of which is a how to talk to girls type of course, which for some reason doesn't have a description on the sales page. But if you do some digging, you can find screenshots of what it used to look like online, and you quickly realize why it no longer has a description. I'm Andrew Tate. I'm the most competent person on earth to teach you about male-female interaction. Okay, cool. But then
For real.
he
Let's
proceeds
see what
to
Andrew
say
Tate talking
he
about.
got rich running an adult webcam studio, and that half of his employees at the studio have previously dated him. That's a little sus. Why would you say that? But then he decides to go into even more detail, and it just keeps getting worse. He goes on to publicly state that he would get women to fall in love with him to the point where they would do anything for him, and then he would get them into
Oh,
the
no, not him being a
stream
pimp.
his webcam studio. I know this is gonna come off as a surprise, but I'm actually not a lawyer. But what Mr. Cobra just stated here sounds a tad bit like coercing people in order to benefit from their work, typically in the form of a certain type of exploitation. And this
Terrible.
gets even more cynical, and there's another level of shadiness here because he then publicly admits that he uses all these women to scam people out of tens of thousands of dollars. I think it's kind of one of those where a woman will tell somebody online that, oh, I want to move out and marry you, but you got to pay me $4 per minute to talk to you type scams.
Don't be jealous that I've been chatting online with babes all day.
All
So
day.
that's kind of heavy. Now, I don't know if people just aren't aware of this or they choose to ignore it. But even though,
Hey man, this is like the OnlyFans thing, man. Y'all be paying these girls $20 a month. That's all he was doing was getting them girls on their OnlyFans. So like, he was pimping though. He was definitely pimping. Welcome to the Shark Tank.
everything that I just mentioned is completely public information, he still has a cult dedicated following that even defends
Top
him
G
in
vibe,
any video
Sigma.
where somebody kind of pokes at him. Now, given his past history of business moves, it's not too surprising that according to this Romanian news article from just a month ago, his home was raided by Romanian police. And what do you know? A trafficking investigation. There was a report that an American woman was being held captive at the Tate House. Police found both the American and a Romanian woman in the building during the raid. Now, I don't think he's technically arrested, so all of these accusations are alleged. And
We gotta
his
look back
response
at
is
this
that
story.
these women were lying.
Her boyfriend caught her there, and she told a bunch of lies to her boyfriend, and her boyfriend called the police. It's stupid.
I don't know. The police did raid his home and find the woman that they were looking for.
Okay, we gotta add.
Reliant
Man.
Conditioning,
I
we
don't know
take a
about this
gimmick-free
Tate
approach
guy,
to
man.
AC
Because,
installation. Free
you know
estimates,
what I'm saying?
fast
He definitely scamming. He like
I don't know the intricacies of the case.
Dan
He were lying,
Blazarian.
He did publicly state in what's now a deleted video
I gotta
that
become a
40%
scammer,
of
'cause
the
these
reason
boys
he
be in
moved
bank.
to Romania is that Romanian police were much less likely to investigate these kind of allegations.
This is probably 40% of the reason I moved to Romania, because in Eastern Europe, none of this garbage flies. The rules always have been and always will be. Support me.
So maybe the answers to how he got out of this raid and investigation is hiding somewhere in that previous statement. Either way, surely he's lost
Paying off
his
the government.
followers over this kind of thing, right? Nope. His apology video, an Instagram post of a staged interrogation room captioned, "Officer, I think we can all agree that women love to lie." His audience response, 38,000 likes. Real G. Can you even take pictures and smoke cigars in there? I cannot believe you took pictures. Both comments implying that this isn't a staged photo op. The king is always on top.
The
Real
king
G,
is always on.
Big G.
Real
So what
G.
I thought was gonna be a silly,
Gangster.
goofy troll video on this guy turned dark pretty quick as soon as I looked deeper than the videos of him on my For You page. And as far as his courses, I was planning to join his War Room secret alpha male group for $5,000 to see what's going on there. It claims to give access to a global elite network and just all kinds of crazy things. But I just don't feel right giving him that much money, knowing what kind of businesses he might invest this money into. And also, people have mainly been asking me to try out his Hustlers University, which claims to teach pretty much any online business you can think of for $49 a month. So this $49 a month payment got me access to a Discord server where I began by choosing whether I have no money, no time, lots of time but no money, or a different variation of this. I chose no money but a good amount of time, which then granted me access to courses for a few different business models. Out of the
Okay.
list of options, I chose the dropshipping business model because it's one that I have expertise on and can tell if the info inside of this course is off or not. I kind of figured it's not going to be Andrew Tate teaching me dropshipping and teaching all these different courses himself, so I wasn't too surprised when it was just some random person I've never heard of. And I also wasn't expecting extremely high production quality, paying $49 a month for like 20 different courses. But I gotta be honest, I did expect more from the $5 million
what's on
dollars
it?
purchasing man. The dropshipping segment ended up being these 5 videos. There was some screen recordings for the website building and Facebook ad portions, but for most of it, it was just this absolutely basic PowerPoint presentation with a voiceover behind it. And the voiceover sounded like it was done through a laptop microphone. And we never
Was it Andrew
really
Tate,
got
though?
to see the person behind the voice.
Oh,
It
it's
was-
Jeff
it was a
Bezos.
decent,
Big
basic
money.
overview of dropshipping. The website they ended up teaching you how to build isn't really high quality. Nothing on new forms of marketing like TikTok. Honestly, I'm not even trolling or joking. I feel like if I hired somebody on Fiverr to make me a dropshipping course, this is exactly what I would get. I looked through the other courses on different business models and I can't judge the information inside of those because I'm not an expert in those fields. But quality-wise, it was kind of the same thing. Either a PowerPoint or some crusty video of someone just recording themselves through a laptop webcam. I guess at $49 a month, you're not getting completely scam if you join for a month to view all the videos. But I'm an extremely strong proponent of find a single business model that's legitimate, stick to it long and hard enough, and you can succeed with any of them. And I think
Yeah,
the structure
that's
of
how I'm
this
feeling on
program
YouTube,
would
trying to
encourage people
grind it,
jump
subscribe.
around between different business models, which is a common problem that leads to a majority of people never succeeding with any of them. So if you want to get an intro and even a good understanding of any of these business models, you can do a better job of that for free on YouTube. And after doing that, if you decide you want further guidance or a step-by-step type course, I'd look for one specifically about that business model coming from somebody you research or vet beforehand.
Right, so outside of his potentially, allegedly illegal schemes and activities, Andrew Tate is a troll, which I have to respect that aspect of him as well as his ability
I like
to
this
speak
hoodie you
his
got
mind
on.
freely. People are too scared nowadays to say anything wrong or something that can be deemed as politically incorrect, and Andrew Tate is kind of the opposite of that, which is why I think people are drawn to him in the first place. But that said, Cobra is not someone I would take advice from, and definitely not someone I would buy a course from if I was looking to learn about marketing, e-commerce, Amazon FBA, or any online business. He puts on a show and acts up for attention. He knows that if he says something crazy, it's gonna get a reaction out of people, he's gonna get more attention, which is ultimately gonna lead to more people paying to join his alpha male group memberships. If you're seriously looking to learn about any online business that is outside of exploiting women, I would look elsewhere.
Okay, well, that's Andrew Tate, the biggest scammer on TikTok. What you guys think, man? With people like this, and y'all know, like, it's like pyramid schemes, and drop your money, I'm gonna teach you how to do this, but I never really give you all the information. So he's one of those guys, is from what I see. So what you guys think? Do y'all be buying courses? Am I tripping? Is this guy who made the videos tripping? Let me know what you think in the comments, man. Make sure you leave a like on this video. Subscribe to my channel if you're new. I am Aubrey Love, and until next time,
Yo, you made it all the way through the video. I really appreciate it. You can watch another one of my videos by hitting one of the links in the description, or by watching the playlist that popped up right now. YouTube might also recommend you a video, and that's great to watch as well. If you're new to my channel, I am Aubrey Love, and I post videos somewhat often now, so hit that subscribe button and the notification bell so you can be notified anytime that I post. And if you're old to my channel, you know what we're gonna say now. So until next time, goodbye.